Hello and welcome back to the 162 in Arlington podcast. Today we are going to be talking about the Rangers losing 2 out of 3 to the Tigers. Um, it felt like that Friday day off, like kind of really killed their momentum. Like they were going so hot on this streak where they didn't really have any breaks, and then Friday comes around, they get a break, and then they lay two offensive duds in the last two games. Um, which it's kind of a bit of fun while it lasted. After Thursday's game, it was very hype, and then got two pretty dud games. I mean, there's nothing really else much to say after that. What are your overall opinions on the series, bro?
This just like to really trust that this team is different. You have to see them get like 6, 7 games over 500 to finally like believe, okay, yeah, this team is something. Because right now it's just like on and off, not really building any consistency, and I don't know. It's something to do with the approach at home that these guys just can't score. If you think about it, it's like every time they lay off offensive dud, it's been at home. On the road, it's always to get runners on. I can't drive them in.
Yeah, that is fair. Yeah, the approach completely changed in Saturday Sunday's game from what we saw on Friday. Like the Friday's game, to just get into it, their approach against Framber Valdez was really really good. Like it was like you get a sinker, you drive it the other way. You get a slider, or get a curveball or changeup. Let's drive it in the gap. Like they had just like perfect approaches against Framber Valdez, and if you kind of bring that approach to every game, you could win a lot of games. And last two games, it was Saturday Sunday's game. We just saw a lot of big swings, like from Zeke Duran specifically. Like I don't know what happened. His approach changed a lot, so I really don't know what happened in those last two games. You just have to hope it doesn't continue. Game one, the Rangers won 10-4. Again, this was on the back of just a really great approach against Framber Valdez. Put 5 runs against him, and then tagged on some few after that. Evaldi, crumbled in that in that fifth inning. But Tyler Alexander, Peyton Gray, and Robbie Alstrom pitched some nice innings to get out of that. So yeah, it was a very fun first game win that we'd like to talk about more. But then the last two games were pretty much duds. Yeah, game two, Cal Quantrill comes out, gives up a 2-run homer to Riley Green, which this Tigers offense was like, it's not bad. I am kind of confused why they are 10 games under 500. I am very confused why. But the Tigers offense isn't bad, and like especially to Riley Green and Kerry Carpenter, those are the two guys you need to be careful to. I mean Riley Green especially, and the Rangers were just not careful to him in these last two games. But Quantrill gives up the 2-run homer, and that was pretty much it. He gives up a run in the second, but that was unearned from Ozuna's, error. But the offense was really shut out by Jack Flaherty. It was the fastball just kept dominating them. They just could not get on at all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they just got carved up by Jack Flaherty and Keider Montero, who pitched a 3-inning shutout. Just could not get on their fastballs, and even the game on Sunday was like the same thing. Kumar Rocker survived, I guess. He had like, it's my opinion on Rocker changes start to start because he relies a lot on hitters chasing that slider down, and when hitters are not going to do that, like the Tigers did on Sunday's game, then he's going to have a tough time getting hitters out. And like the Tigers made him work a lot. I did think going to Robbie Alstrom after Kumar Rocker was such a bad decision, and it kind of cost the Rangers the game. Like I know the offense was bad, but they still put up 3 runs. Kumar Rocker leaves the start down 2-1 with a guy on first and 1 out. It feels like if you go to Alexander in that scenario, they used Alexander on Saturday when they were down 3-0. It feels like the roles needs to be swapped. Like Alexander should have been pitching in this game. Alstrom should have been pitching on Saturday's game. So I thought that was a really bad decision on Schumacher's part. Alstrom's location is just very all over the place, and it really did cost them the game. So yeah, you got anything else you want to add to anything I just said?
Um, the only guy in this lineup that the only guy that ever looks like comfortable like whoever looks comfortable in this lineup is Young. Young's like the only one, and then he gets injured, and it's just like, can we go like one game without getting a freaking injury to a key player? Like we've lost Seager, Langford, and Young in like the past week,
And Nimmo.
and Nimmo, yeah. Nimmo did drive in a run though, so he's at least
Yeah, Nimmo came back clearly on Saturday's game, was trying to find his timing. He looked a lot better on Sunday's game, so that was nice.
Yeah.
I will say this. Yeah, I hope Josh Young's all right. That would be massive. Like that would probably be bigger than Langford's injury if Young got hurt because of how just a consistent, steady piece he's been to the bat to this team.
Yeah,
I will say, yeah, go.
If Young's injured, the season's pretty much in the shithole. Like you got no big bats. Durant's a big
Yeah.
bat.
Like manufacturing runs has to take another level. They are holding the final wild card spot now. They're 1.5 games back of Seattle, who took 2 out of 3 from the Blue Jays. The Astros are now Astros and Minnesota are both a game and a half back of them holding the final wild card spot. But the thing I wanted to point out in Saturday Sunday's game is Josh Smith started both games. We saw him make a bad defensive play in left field. I know he had a triple yesterday, and like I want Josh Smith to do well. I know he's had just such a tough year with everything he's gone through, but I just don't think he should be starting every day. You cannot have this guy in the lineup every day, like given what he's done throughout the season. He has a 619 OPS. Like he just, I mean, truly Saturday Sunday's game, everyone had to do better. Right, Evan Carter in the middle of the lineup, Elias Diaz, Nicky Lopez.
I mean, Carter was fine. Carter actually was pretty professional.
Well, yeah, the last game he wasn't. They just need better, right? That's what everyone's got to be better. I'd rather see Camp.
Great defense that saved like at least 2-3 runs.
Yeah, Berger did. Yeah, for sure. And he had a homer. That was a moonshot he had Sunday night, or not Sunday, just Sunday.
Also, I was talking about the Tigers. The Tigers also played great defense. That definitely saved some runs.
Yeah, it was crazy how great defense they were playing. But I don't think Josh Smith can be in the lineup every day. You put Ozuna in left field, and honestly, if Josh Young's hurt, I'd rather see Cam Cauley play over Josh Smith because at least you're going to get some defense with Cauley, who made a nice defensive play yesterday, I remember.
Yeah. I think Smith's only in to give guys days off. I don't think he's in as an everyday player.
Yeah, I hope so. He can't be in the lineup every day. Like, I think you can agree,
Didn't
right?
you bat him second?
Yeah, batting him second was just insane. Yeah. My God. Yeah, I think...
Because I will say, when Smith is on, he has the approach that, like, you would like to see. Where it's, like, not trying to do too much. Let's just hit it to the gaps. Like, you like his approach when he's on. But it's, like... Because that's... If we can get that early 24, early 25 Josh Smith, then, like, okay, we got something here. But, like, you got it.
Yeah. It feels like if a pitcher's living on the edges, like, Josh Smith doesn't really have a chance, right? Like, the 2 hits he got were on fastballs down the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like he can't really, have that Alejandro Ozuna approach where he can just, like, bloop something into left field, something like that.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else. Oh, yeah. Do you got anything on the Alstrom decision, right? That was a bad choice.
No, that was bad. You had Alexander you could have gone to. You had much better options. Honestly, Alstrom's at, like, the bottom of your trust. Obviously, I don't trust Wynn. I don't trust Alstrom. And then...
Martin,
yeah, I don't trust those 3. But the other 5, I'm like, yeah, you can pretty much go to those guys and trust they're going to... Besides, well, Collier can get wild. But, like, at least the other 5 or the other 4, right? You have Alexander, Gray, Junis, Latz. You have some, like, obviously...
Well, no Junis. There's no Junis. It's Peoples.
Peoples. Yeah, Peoples. Yeah, you don't know about Peoples. Yeah, so really, yeah. So it's Latz, Alexander, and Gray. You don't want to use Latz, obviously. So you have to go between Alexander and Gray. Gray can go 2 innings. So you could have just gone Alexander and then gone Gray for 2. You have an off day today or on Monday. You go Alexander, you go Gray for 2, and then you go Latz for the final inning.
Yeah, they could have found a way to win yesterday's game if they didn't go to Alstrom, and if they didn't use Alexander in a 3-0 game yesterday if he was unavailable. But yeah, just bad decisions. I think overall, bad series. Again, they continue to be bad against teams under 500, which is just crazy. Um, so losing this Tiger series is really, really bad. Although the Tigers are playing better ball as of late, it's kind of why that Rangers fans can't really get into this team yet. It's kind of they have to prove it to us because they're just still in the stalemate of 500. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that they can survive until this survive until the All Star break. And hopefully they get Wyatt Langford back because they are hanging on by a thread with the offense these last two games. They are heading to face the Angels now, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all games at 7 p.m. And you would think it would be a good thing, but they got swept by the Angels like a month or two ago. That which was the worst series of the year, like so bad on all levels. So I don't know what we're gonna get out of this game, or out of this series. But I hope the Rangers can survive.
Yeah, DeGrom's got to figure it out against the Angels.
Yeah, DeGrom has been so bad against the Angels. I hope he can figure it out. It's the Angels actually got three decent starters going: Soriano, Urania, and Reed Detmers, who dominated them last time. Let's see
Normally
what
they
happens.
normally they kill Soriano, but like he's been so good this year, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they faced Soriano last time. But yeah, hopefully the Rangers can survive. Obviously, the trade deadline's going to come up. We're going to have episodes about the trade deadline coming soon. We have new setups now that we put up with like dingy tape and stuff, just as something sort of presentable from what we had before. But we appreciate all the support on this podcast, and we'll see you after the Angel series.